One of the things that stands in the way of people being happy is comparing ourselves to other people. And it's really hard not to nowadays because of social media. It's just a constant stream of beautiful people, intelligent people. If you're in business like we are, successful people. Of course, a lot of it is complete rubbish. It's all fabricated. We all do it to some degree or another, but it really robs happiness. I've seen people who are actually really objectively very successful and they still can't be happy. The idea of being right and happy at the same time is something that I came across and started using when I was mediating disputes. And I often say this to people who are in dispute, if I'm acting as a mediator, what they want to do with a dispute. Like, do they want to take it to court? Do they want to litigate the dispute, and why they want to do it, and what's motivating them? I'm sure it was a Dr. Phil quote who said, you can be happy or you can be right, but you usually can't be both at the same time. And regardless of what you think of Dr. Phil, I think it's a brilliant saying, and it's just really true. The person wants to be righteous in that situation. They want to be right, they want the other person to be wrong, they want them to recognise that, or they want a court to tell them that. And at the same time they are saying, but I want to be able to be happy, I want to be able to live my life. And certainly in my experience, the two can usually not coexist at all. It's a choice you have to make. People pleasing, I think, really robs people of happiness as well. And to be honest, I was probably a real people pleaser until at least I was about 30. I realised that I don't need to please everybody around me. In fact, it's really counterproductive to even try. I do what I do the right thing, I live my life the way I want to live it. I serve my clients as best I can. If that's not good enough for them, well, that's their problem, that's not my problem. That's the sort of the essence of it. There's a real movement, probably over the last 10 or 15 years, of this so-called hustle culture, which is, if you're going to be an entrepreneur or you're going to be in business, you've got to be working 100-hour weeks and you have to be constantly grinding and hustling. I'm not afraid of hard work. I'm not saying people shouldn't work hard, because obviously anything that's usually worthwhile doing in life usually takes a fair bit of hard work. But this idea that, success can only come from grinding yourself in the ground and not ever seeing your friends or your family or doing anything fun, I think is just nonsense. What's the point of it all if we're not actually going to have a bit of fun as well?